This center build in NBA 2K20 might be one of the most powerful builds in the game and just overall defensive and offensive players that you've ever seen in the game. 20 shooting badges, 15 finishing, only 1 playmaking, but you are a center, and 11 defensive rebounding badges. You can get Hall of Fame shooting and Hall of Fame finishing badges. This build can literally do anything on the court. Literally anything. You can spot up corner, you can play 2s, 3s, stage with this build. Literally anything you want to do. This is the best center build in NBA 2K20, and it is very similar to Karl Anthony Towns. If you want to know how to make this build in 2K20, make sure to stay tuned and watch the rest of this video. You do not want to miss this best center build in NBA 2K20. Before we start, make sure to drop a sub, drop a like, all that YouTube stuff. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Story of Sam back here again with a brand new NBA 2K20 build video, and in today's build video, I'm going over what the best center build is in the game. As you heard, this center build can do literally everything on the court, so make sure to watch the entire video so you don't miss anything. So first, name, just do whatever you want. Make sure to pick a center. Centers get more badge points. Hand, I prefer to go right hand. You can go left hand if you do want to. But anyways, guys, the jersey number does not matter, as I said. Number 41 sounds fine, and we're going to click continue. Now for the pie charts. There are a lot of good pie charts for centers, but in my personal opinion, the best one is the finishing and shooting pie chart right here. So click the green and blue pie chart, just like that. Moving on to the physical profile. There's a lot of good physical profiles, but I want to be able to body people down low. I want to have good strength, so there are 2 pie charts that give you 90 strength, and I want to pick the one that has 90 strength and the most speed. So this is the pie chart I'm going to pick: 90 strength, 59 speed, and 52 acceleration right here. This is the best pie chart for this build. Moving on to setting our potential. You want to put your close shot up at a 90, driving layup up, driving dunk up, and standing dunk all the way up, just like that. So we have 15 finishing badges, just like that. Our shooting, max mid-range, max the 3-ball, max your free throw, and then post fade, max it, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put it right there. So it's 20 shooting badges. Your post fade should be at an 87. Still a very effective post fade. So if you guys want to be like post scorers out here, post fading and cheesing stuff like that, you guys can do that just fine. Playmaking, don't touch that. Defense, defensive rebounding, max it, max the offensive rebounding, max block, just like this. Steal, max it. Interior defense, max it. And then just use the rest of your attributes on lateral quickness. So the badge point should read 15 finishing, 20 shooting, 1 playmaking, and 11 defense. And you can pause the video at any time here just to look at the attributes and make sure that you got all of them down just like me. Let's move on to the body shape. For centers, I strongly recommend choosing the burly body shape. It makes your guy look much more intimidating on the court. And as a center, you don't want people thinking that you're weak in the paint. You want to be very strong in the paint, so I recommend to pick burly. Don't pick built and slight. You just look very, very skinny. So make sure to pick burly. You will look very, very strong and have a good muscle tone. Moving on to the height. You can pick 7 feet, 6'11", 6'10". But for most centers in the game, most people don't really do 7'3" centers. They don't really do the wave this year like in other 2Ks. So in my opinion, 6'11" is the best height for centers. You're going to get a good amount of speed, some acceleration, and some vertical, and a lot of shooting guys. Look at those shooting attributes. They're going to go through the roof when you are 6'11". And even 7'1" if you're a good tall player. Couldn't be that bad, but honestly guys, I would pick 6'11" if I was you. So right here, 6'11" is going to be my height for the build. My weight, I'm going to max my weight, but I'm going to put 1 pound off of it. Look at the lateral quickness. This is 284. This is 285 lateral quickness. I'm going to put it at 184 so I can get 1 more lateral quickness point back. So it is a 46 instead of a 45. So set your weight to 284 pounds. Your strength is going to go up to a 95, which is very good, especially when playing against cheesy guys that want to drop step you all game long. Moving on to the wingspan. As I said in my last build video, this is basically up to you. If you're going to be a corner spot up, you might want to minimize your wingspan. But if you aren't going to be a corner spot up shooting, and if you think you can shoot with a 69 3-pointer, I would recommend maxing it then. If the guard that you're playing with has Hall of Fame or Gold Floor General, Gold or Hall of Fame Dimer, I would recommend putting it on max wingspan. Because if a guard has Hall of Fame Floor General, it says 69 3-pointer, but it's going to go up +4 when you're playing with them. So it's actually a 73 3-pointer with a 93-inch wingspan. So your defense is going to go up a lot, +4 block, +2 steal. So you're still going to be able to shoot with a 69 3-pointer plus 20 shooting badges, hot zones, dimer, floor general. So if your guard does run floor general and dimer, I would recommend putting it all the way up. But if you are not playing with another guard, I would recommend you put it all the way down or just put it in the middle somewhere, wherever you feel best. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to put it at max. I'm going to get much better defense, as I talked about in Wingspan and 2K. Maxing is just usually always the best bet, just because your steals are going to get better. It's going to be hard to blow by you and stuff like that. So 93 inches for the wingspan is what I'm going to go with. Moving on to the takeovers. There are 3 pretty good takeovers here. I'm not going to pick rim protector takeover because if you do have takeover on the 2s, you are most likely going to be winning the game. Glass cleaner takeover, you can see where the ball is going on the shot, and sharpshooter takeover, you get enhanced shooting. But I would recommend picking the glass cleaning takeover because if you pick sharpshooting takeover, people in the game are going to suspect you can shoot the ball. If you pick glass cleaning takeover, everyone's going to leave the paint defender wide open. Why would they guard a 6'11" paint defender? It just doesn't make any sense. So here I'm going to pick glass cleaning takeover just like that, and we have officially made the paint defender. Similar to Nikola Vucevic, LaMarcus Aldridge, and David Robinson, but we all know that in my opinion, he is similar to Karl Anthony Towns, a great shooter, can finish at the rim. Not the greatest defense and not the greatest playmaker, but overall, this Karl Anthony Towns build is very, very good. And make sure you share this video with your centers if you're the guard, because trust me, if you go up against this build in the park, it is a demigod. It can do everything on the 2s court and the 3s court. It can play literally pro-am, anything, stage, 2s, 3s, all stuff like that. So it is a great all-around build to use. The paint defender, the Karl Anthony Towns build is very, very good. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's NBA 2K20 build video. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are almost on the road to 500 subscribers, and we are super close. So if you can hit that sub button, we can get even closer. Let's aim for 15 likes on this video. If we can, I will make more NBA player build videos just like this one so you guys can recreate them and use them in the park. If you want to watch my last video, which is my Kyrie Irving build video, I'm going to leave an end screen right when this video finishes to 2 of my previous build videos that I've made on my channel, so make sure to check those 2 out. Have a great rest of your day. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out. Peace.